Brisket for a crowd doesn't need to be stressful. Cooking for a lot of people coming over that night, it's important to have a plan. The night before, start trimming your briskets. Make it a lot easier so you're not rushed in the morning. Plenty of other videos on the net about trimming brisket, but we round the edges, leave a good layer of fat, especially remove the hard fats, and then whack it in the fridge overnight. You'll minimize your stress by working out a plan. If you know you want to eat dinner at 6 o'clock, work backwards and start at 5. So on the day of the cook, we started up our smoker at 5 a.m., allowed an hour for it to get up to temperature. Always use gloves, minimize the risk there. To feed 80 people, we knew we need 4 briskets. We use Worcestershire sauce as a binder and then just salt, pepper. 16 mesh pepper from a Costco with a bit of kosher salt mixed together. 60-40 mix works fine. It's important to keep an eye on your fire and add another log to keep the temperature rolling. When we hit 225, it's exactly where we wanted to be. We added the briskets. As I said, we had 4 briskets for 80 people, working on a 20 people a brisket. Little tip when you're adding your briskets, be sure to put the bigger part or the point brisket towards the hottest part of the smoker. After 2 hours, we increased the temperature to 275 Fahrenheit. So by 8 a.m., it was time to move the briskets around because you find on your smoker there are temperature spikes in different areas and you don't want to dry out your brisket. So we move them around to get them evenly cooking. We then keep checking our firebox, making sure we're keeping up temperature, running at 275 for the cook. Okay, you really don't want to open the smoker that often because if you're looking, it ain't cooking. But 3 hours deep, check out the temperature. And if you see any dry spots, get a little bit of foil and just cover the brisket. That'll help you out a lot. When to wrap? Good question. As a minimum, the bark has to be set. And you want to work on a minimum internal temperature of 165. Some people go to 175, 180 before wrapping. We were 6 hours in. We did 2 briskets with butcher's paper and 2 with aluminium foil just to compare. Once they're wrapped, make sure they're fully sealed and so nothing can escape, and then get them back on the smoker. Okay, you'll know your brisket is done when you're probing at multiple points on the brisket and it's soft like a warm knife going into butter. Minimum, you'd want to hit 195 Fahrenheit for if you're having a long rest or 205 for a short 2-hour rest. Whack it in your cambro for a minimum 2 hours before slicing. Aim to slice the thickness of a pencil or less, and then you'd love to see that brisket just not pull apart as you're slicing it. Plate it up for your friends and you'll have an incredible night serving for 80 people. For more cooks, check out our YouTube channel.